Hey, how is everyone? It's Dionne with the Turquoise Iris, and I'm painting. I told you guys I'd be here around 2-ish, so I'm not too far off, right? I'm not too far. I was actually in my Talk to Me Tuesday mode in my creative connection. And we're talking along, I'm talking along. I interviewed every Tuesday at 1 o'clock in my creative connection. We have 3 people that I'm interviewing for like 20 minutes, and we went over our 2 minutes because we're women and we chat and we become friends, and I forget that I'm on like a time clock basically. Hi Annette. So anyway, I met up with 3 of the women in my creative connection. We visited with them, got to know them a little bit more. They were all 3 from Texas today, and then I realized it was like 2:08, and I told you I'd be here at 2, so I'm a little bit late. This was a piece I was working on last Friday. Kawita Allen and I from All Shabbed Out were painting pieces from for our Friday Night Live, and she had one she was working on, and I have one. This one I was working on. As you can see, I have not touched it since we finished our Friday Night Live. This is Petal Pusher, which is from DIY. It's a blue that I hardly ever use because I typically am going to go with the blues that have more green in them. That's just the way that I am. I go for my Old 57, my Bohemian Blue, my Sea Glass, my Mermaid Tail, all the ones that have more green. This is an absolutely beautiful, almost like a china blue color, and I mixed it with Fancy Farm Girl. Yeah. Hi everybody, you guys are popping on. Thanks. You're not done either, Q. What's up with that? So here's the thing. I have it just sitting here, and I thought we'll paint it this week together. I'll come on here around 2 o'clock every day this week, and maybe with you guys here with me, we can get it finished. I got my online class piece finished from Sunday. I had 103 in the class, and I got that piece finally finished and posted yesterday, but I want to get this one finished. It's a beautiful triple dresser, solid wood, and then I've got a project for us next week, which is going to be, I'm going to need actually a little bit of advice and help on it, and I'm not kidding. I need advice and help on it. So let's paint this, work on this little section, because until I get this section right, the way I like it, I'm not moving on. And I know I'm not done. This is just a base coat. This was just, Nikki and Rebecca said the same comment. Honey, I missed both of them. But thank you for being here. Again, I'm going to try to come on this week around 2. I'll try to continue it next week, just depending what comes. Yes, every day this week I'm going to try to come on at 2. We have baseball every day at 4:30. So if I could be on here from 2 to 3, gives me a little bit of time to eat and drive to the ballpark, wherever I need to go. I was going to tell you something. Oh, I know what it is. For everybody that keeps messaging me, can you put some Summer Crush in the middle? Well, I don't know. Annette, I could. I don't really know what I want to do. I really don't know. I'm just not like, I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to open back up the Petal Pusher, but I know what I was going to tell you. For all of you that are messaging me about the Creative Connection group, guys, it's been closed for the month, but I am reopening it on May 1st. So I have over 1,000 requests, like 1,100 requests to join it. I'm only going to open it to 30 spots, okay? I enjoy keeping my group small. We're spending time getting to know each other, and really, I feel in order to really help, at this point, I need to get to know my audience, get to know the ladies in my Creative Connection. It doesn't have to be ladies, it could be gentlemen, but right now we just have ladies. So on May 1st, I'll be reopening it to 30 spots. This is the blue. You may go on the turquoiseiris.com, and I will give a lot of announcements a few days prior to it, so don't worry about that part. So everyone will be made aware of it, but I will have 30 spots May 1st. So I'll pick a time and I'll go live, and so we all are very aware of it. I want to make it as fair as possible, guys, but it has to be first come, first serve. So there are 1,100 requesting to join. I can't give everybody a spot. I just can't. I appreciate that, though. I'm super honored. We do have a lot of fun. Today we did our interviews. Okay, so I'm going to start with just a little bit more of this Petal Pusher, I've got several colors. I've got Farm Fresh. I use all DIY paint. Hi from Myrtle Beach. Do you paint the insides edges of your drawers? Sometimes I do, but if I don't want them to stick. And so sometimes I do not. I don't really have any rhyme or reason for the way I do what I do. Sometimes it changes with my mood. Is anybody else like that? Is anybody else like that? It changes with your mood. So I've got a bunch of varying shades of blue. I've grabbed the fancy, actually it's Fancy Farm Girl. Fancy Farm Girl is back. And then I even grabbed some Old School, which is a charcoal. I just know that I'm gonna need some more color here because right now it's just a little bit too soft for this mama. So I'm gonna grab my Paint Pixie brush. paintpixie.com. They're made in Italy. These are the ones I like to use. If you're interested, just go onto paintpixie.com and pick yourself up one. Okay, I'm not going to put very much on my brush because there's really not any reason to. It goes a long way. DIY paint is highly pigmented. See how much darker it goes on? When it dries, it gets a lot lighter. And then you apply the wax or the top coat and it darkens back up. I don't know what I'm going for right here, guys. I don't have a plan. Just FYI. And as you see, I did not spray it first. But I'm getting ready to spray it mist it with some water. The wind is starting to pick back up. It was kind of tame this morning, but we're having high winds in Oklahoma, West Texas area. We're having lots of wildfires that are very hard to contain. And we just need rain. We just need so much rain. For all of you. Oh, thank you, whoever just shared that. I love you. Thank you for sharing. There are a lot of people that are at work right now, but they want to watch this later. If you share it, it's easier to find on your page. If you do it on mine, I'm always going live. It's kind of hard to catch the video. So if you share it, it will be on yours. It'll be easier to find when you're at home at, bedtime tonight or while you're waiting on your son at practice or something like that. It'd be easier to watch then. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of water. What color? What do y'all think? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going along with my original plan when I started the other night on Friday with Kawita. This was actually more than a week ago. More than a week, because last Friday we did our paint pour to try to get the look that Debbie Beard had done on her YouTube video. She did a step-by-step beautiful video of a chair that she redid, and Kawita and I, did our own interpretation of that on canvases, and that was a lot of fun to do, but neither one of us have touched her. Or she may have touched hers, but I have not touched mine. I've got my class coming up next Saturday at Reclaim Warehouse, and so now I'm looking for a piece for that because I like to paint a piece and then give it away to one of the ladies that come to the class. I'm sorry I'm missing your comments. I'm just kind of playing around. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. I need, it's time to start loving it, and right now I'm not loving it. Not one bit. And then I magically use Bohemian Blue, and I decide I like it. It's that simple. Two French tip brushes. What color is that blue? Is it the bright blue is prom? No, it's Pedal Pusher. We have one called Prom Queen, but this is Pedal Pusher. It's a little darker. That's the bright blue. I'm just going to play around. I've got 4 blues out here, and I've got a charcoal, and I've got a green. All colors from DIY. Guys, if you're not following the DIY paint page, I want you to pop on over there and push like. Tomorrow I'm going to start a new series called What's Your Story Wednesday, and I'm going to be live on there on Wednesday nights with one of our retailers. Tomorrow we're starting with Shelly Andrade from Shizzle Design. We're going to interview her, and we're going to find out a little bit more. What's her why, what's her how, and her when, and all of those other things involved in that. I'm super excited about that. So go to the DIY paint page, press like, turn your notifications on so you know when we go live, because we have a lot of our retailers that go on there also and do some tips and tricks. They do a lot of projects. If you're into crafts, sometimes we do craft projects. But on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Central Time, I'm going to do some interviews because I like talking to people. You do need one in Wichita, Kansas. Oh, absolutely. Okay, so far, okay. I like it better now. I like it better now. Q, are you still here, Q? I want your opinion. What do you think, sis? Q, baby, can you give me your opinion? I'm starting to like it a little bit more, but you know me. I add a little bit of Summer Crush, girlfriend. Okay. You look at you trying to get some coral in. You're feeling the summer. You're in Hawaii. Oh, you just made every one of us jealous. There's 150 of us on here, and we're all jealous of you this second. We are right here jealous of you. Q, if you're on here, could you give me some feedback on this little love here? Q, baby, somebody tag her. One of my faithful friends tag her. Okay, so far, I'm down with it. I'm down. I'm way more down. Way more down. You like the boho blue better than the Pedal Pusher. I'm on my break here in Central Oregon. You inspire me. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate you. All right, let me just walk away from this right here. Then we'll come back to this. Okay. Looks like Abby's hair got on here because it's a really short little Abby hair. So now we got to work on that. Looks like Q popped off, so she's not here to advise me. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. I can't tag her. I don't know what's up with that. I'm going to go on to the second drawer. So this is Pedal Pusher, this blue color. It's what I started with on my Friday Night Live 2 weeks ago with Kawita Allen. I'm just kind of mixing it. I've got several blues here. I'm trying to come live on this page every day at 2 o'clock this week so I can get this dresser done. If I tell you that I'm going live, then I'm held accountable, and you guys are expecting me being here. Expecting me to be here. She wants your input, Q. Thank you. I do. Is this top drawer better? Like, are you liking this better than what it was before? Not that you didn't like it before. Not like you said, hey, that's ugly. I'm just saying, what's your input? I'm sorry, I know you're busy. Were you busy? Were you busy? Annette, you better watch it, sissy. I may do Summer Crush. I may. Is there a highlight color, Q, that you recommend? She's like, dang it, girl, I'm busy. I don't have time to advise you. That's what she's thinking. Girl, busy. I'm working. I'm slinging paint. While you're at it, Q, tell her to come to West Texas. Copper, the top drawer looks amazing. I like it better. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the shares. Okay. So now, how many brushes can I hold in my hand at one time? Should we test it? No, we should not. That's dangerous. Add more boho. Okay, there she is. Sorry to bother you while you're working. I just really trust your opinion. I wanted your feedback. Sorry as in not sorry. That's fine, Jennifer. Let's go. Get me here in West Texas. It's too windy out there. It's too windy. Can't take me out there in the spring during the tornado season. Tornado. Just teasing. I don't really speak like that. I have proper English. Tornado. Okay, now boho. Red? No, I'm just winging it. I don't even have a plan. I don't even have a plan. Did you say red Q? Or kissing booth? Or summer crush? What are we doing here? What are we doing? This brush is the bomb diggity. Just so you know. Just so you know, it's the bomb diggity. Okay, so Q said more boho. What else did she say? Okay, my kiddo's going to be walking in the garage any minute. She, don't tell him I said that. Here he is. Hi, baby.
Hi.
I'm live, so be sure you put the door right back down, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Did you have a good day?
Yes.
Hey, I am liking it. I did not have carpool today. You want marquee? Q said red in spots and blend. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. Red. Are you red? Oh, Lord. Hold on. Let me get red. Okay. Oh gosh. Drop some paint. It had a lid, no worries. Are you sure? Someone says no red. OMG. How about a big dollop of red on my shoes? Dang it. Boom. Right onto the shoe. All right. So, here. All right. I asked for Q's help, and this is what she said. Let's see. She's an absolute creative genius, so we're going to go with this. We're going to add just a little bit of red, and she knows what she's talking about. Totally trust my friend Q. Totally. She is a creative genius. The idea is that you guys think outside of your box. So we have Pedal Pusher is our main color. We have Fancy Farm Girl. We have Bohemian Blue. We have Farm Fresh. Now we have Marquee. I'm working on just this section because I want to get it just the way that it's going to be the rest of the way before I move any further. I'm sorry if I'm missing your comment, but I'm really concentrating. Pretty well liking it. It is. Talking about my water bottle. Hobby Lobby. $9.99. Okay. Okay. Now, before it dries, I'm going to grab my putty knife because I want outline all the edges, do some light distressing with it. When y'all are concentrating, do you open your mouth? I find myself when I'm really concentrating. What kind of brush? I use all paintpixie.com brushes. They're made in Italy. I have the French tip. I have the number 8, the number 12, and then I have the wax brush. We're adding lots of layers and texture just with the dry brushing alone. Let's do this bottom drawer and then we'll grab some golden ticket because we can. Let's do it. That's why we can, right? Can y'all see the bottom? Let's see if I can lower it just a smidge. I use Hide. It's Hide. Hide. Hyde. Hide. It's stiff, contoured, 2 inches. All paint from DIY. If you're actually interested in trying the paint, I can attach my affiliate link right here for you. If you order from my affiliate link, I actually receive a credit. So that's what affiliate links use. A lot of people have them, but DIY's program is set up to where if you don't have a brick and mortar, which I have a place in Reclaim Warehouse where you can go and buy the paint if you're local. But for those of you that see my video, I can share my affiliate link with you as well. So let's finish this bottom drawer and then we'll grab some golden ticket while this is drying. And it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. So if I'm missing your comments, I so apologize. I so apologize. I'm just really concentrating. I'm going to let you guys paint this with me the entire week. Around 2 o'clock every day on this page, Turquoise Iris. Did you just spray paint? No, Jennifer, I just sprayed water. I try to create more of an artistic finish on all of my furniture, and I use a lot of water with my art canvases, and so I do the same technique basically on my furniture. This is Fancy Farm Girl. I'm going to come in with some Farm Fresh here in just a minute. Trying to make sure my mouth stays closed while I'm concentrating. Hilarious. It's not an attractive look to have your mouth open while you're painting. Such concentration. This is Farm Fresh. It's the prettiest soft aqua color. So much going on in here, shading and layering. You guys that have been on here from the beginning, if you'll help me answer the questions, because I'm not looking, because I'm trying to work really quickly. This French tip brush from Paint Pixie comes in so handy. So handy. I'm adding the marquee. I'm not sure you can see here. So I asked what color I should add, what do I need, and Kawita Allen got on here and told me to add some marquee, which is a color from the DIY paint line, and that's what I'm doing. Trust that girl, trust that color girl. She's a color genius. Okay, I'm going to raise this up. I'm going to go ahead and grab the, I'm working on just this section right here until I get it just the way I want it. I'm going to go grab some Golden Ticket, which is my gold metallic from DIY. Y'all gonna like this part. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Let me see. You get the lid open. Can't use it till the lid's open. Okay. Dip my putty knife in here. Totally making a mess. Oh yes. Oh yes. This is the fun part. Now nobody freak. Everybody's screaming. What is she doing? Everybody's screaming. I heard you guys. Like I literally just heard all of you scream. No, I'm not scared. I am not scared. how this is coming together. I've been sitting here staring at this piece for over a week, trying to decide what direction to go in. I'm loving it now. This is a golden ticket. Just adds a soft shimmer to these colors all over. This is a very light hand, guys. This is not a heavy hand. Nobody panic. Nobody's gonna panic. All right, Q baby, what do you think, sis? Am I moving in the right direction? It's a totally different look than it was when I started, that's for sure. This is Golden Ticket. It's from DIY Paints. My gosh. Now I'm happy with it. I was totally unsure of it before I started here today, and I'm completely happy with it right now. I just wasn't sure. But I'm at that point where I now need to walk away. I need to finish opening up my paint. I know that it looks a little bit as a mess right now, you guys, but don't worry. And thank you for all the hearts. I don't know where all those came from just now. Bam! Thank you. Thank you for the shares and the hearts. I'm going to walk away from it at this point only because it needs to set up a little bit more before I can do a top coat and decide if it needs any more color. So I used Pedal Pusher. I have used Farm Fresh, Bohemian Blue. I used Fancy Farm Girl. I used Marquee, and I have finished with the Golden Ticket. This is also a top coat, but I will probably add, for the boho look, I will probably go ahead and add some dark wax, which we're going to do this whole thing this week. So tomorrow we'll move on to this section right here, okay? Okay. And then if we're feeling really crazy and frisky, not frisky, that's not the right word. We'll do some finger painting. Maybe we'll finger paint some flowers on there. I don't even know. I don't have a plan. I just know that when Q and I did our pieces on Friday Night Live 2 weeks ago, I wasn't sure the direction I wanted to go with this piece. This is a gorgeous dresser. Of course, it's available. It's not a custom order, so I can do just anything I want with it. But I'm going to finish opening my paint. I got 3 boxes of DIY paint today. And I am curious to know what's in these boxes. I've got 1 box left. I gotta get this up to Reclaim Warehouse and more. And oh, this is a box inside a box. I love boxes inside of boxes, right? Boxes inside of boxes. 3 boxes today of paint to take up to Reclaimed. That's got to set up, guys. We got to walk away from this right now. I don't know if you can see all the depth of the boho blue, but it's fantastic. The gold won't be quite as sparkly. Right now, the sun is glistening off of it, and it looks really shiny. It's not going to look that way once it sets up and dries. We'll add a little bit of dark wax, but we're going to do all this together right now. This week, we're going to do it all together. The only thing in this box is Big Top. Whoop! That's circus music, in case you weren't sure. This is a top coat and furniture finish. It's big top. It's what I use all over my furniture, especially on the top and all on my canvases too. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. So I've got 12 of these headed up to Reclaim Warehouse in MOA. There's 2 more boxes that have already been, the paint just like, you know, not literally exploded, but the boxes of paint, they're in the house everywhere. So much paint. Headed up to Reclaim Warehouse. All right, I know you had questions. You got your paint today too? Oh, cute. Carly just took it to the store. I'm excited. So Kawita is now selling her paint in McKinney, Texas. Fantastic store at Summer James. She's got her booth set up, and if you guys are in that area, you need to head on over there. And you can get your DIY paint there as well and see a lot of Kawita's furniture and her art where she uses a lot of the DIY paint as well. She's a true artist, so if you're in that McKinney area, or even if you're 2 hours away, it's worth the drive, I promise. All right, you guys, I need to clean up. We've got ball games, 4:30 and 6:30. That's my evening, and I love it. I love, 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 love it. There's another one inside that's probably eating a snack, or 2, or 3. He has a tendency to eat like 3 snacks instead of 1. So I need to go cut that off. You guys be awesome. Thanks for being here, enjoying. Hope you enjoyed this. Tomorrow we're going to do this section. Okay? This section. So I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, 2-ish, 2:15-ish, 1:30-ish. I don't know, somewhere in there.